Previously on Moving the McGillivrays.
It's rotting, it's cracking, it's moldy.
But I'm going to tear this whole place down.
Whoa!
My plan to renovate a fixer-upper has morphed into a complete teardown and rebuild from the ground up. But even when you build new, you run into new problems. With all this rain and the house not being closed up, keeps floating all the pipes. This is the single most important thing on the entire project. It's gonna be a long day. You do realize that your office is almost 3 times the size as mine.
But listen, this is all I had.
The kids and I have been trying to work on a penny floor project. Come on!
That is amazing.
I'm Scott McGillivray, and I love renovating. I also love my wife, Sabrina. We got married and bought a house. Then we had Maya, and next we had Layla. Now we need a home that fits our family. Should be easy for me, right? We're about to find out. So one of the things I'm most excited about on this entire build site is this. A detached garage. Now Sabrina thinks we're just gonna have a lot of garage space, but this is my workshop. So it's separate from the main house, but I'm gonna try to tie it in so it blends well. I'm just framing it out and designing it now. I have been waiting for this my whole life. Well, here's something that's a little bit embarrassing. This is where I keep my tools. This is my sort of excuse for a workshop. There's actually no work surfaces at all. If I want to work on something, I have to drag everything out on the driveway and work out there. I mean, a carpenter without a workshop, that's like a painter without a canvas. Usually put the garbage ends up right here, beside all my tools. Won't do that again. This stuff's impossible to get to. No cabinetry. You know, the kids' stuff kind of takes over. That's more important. This is where we have to put everything. It's time to stop dreaming. It's time to start doing. I'm building a workshop. Got that one in line? The beauty about the garage is that it's isolated, and we can build it really quick. Down a bit, this one. Plan today is to put the walls together, put them up quickly, sheathe the whole thing. I'll put the trusses up tomorrow. This workshop will be framed up in 2 days. I think we're ready to raise this wall. We're pre-building the walls on the ground, and it's going to take the whole crew to raise them up. That one. Hey! There it is. Hey. Voila. Last corner. This is what brings it all together. That's my garage. Now that the roof is on and the windows are in, we've got some big decisions to make with regards to stone and stucco for the exterior of the home.
Go through?
Do we have to pick this already?
Well, the outside we do, the exterior.
Yeah. No, I know. We need the stone. Okay, well.
Stone, the stucco color.
Okay, sure. Let's see what you got. If you choose anything in isolation, you're doomed. The best thing to do is to decide on your sort of palette or a range that you're interested in. Bring everything to site and just start putting it up on the wall. See what it looks like. If you sit in a studio under artificial light, looking at everything flat on a table, when you go to install it, it may look totally different. Okay, what do you got else? You got your stucco?
This is all the stucco color.
Give me the...
This is all that was in the gray tone.
Oh, come on.
I like all of these.
You like all of these. Oh, that doesn't narrow it down now, does it? I like a smoother stucco than a rough stucco. And Sabrina and I are making all these decisions together. It is basically a full team effort.
I think smooth because your stone is going to have a lot of texture in it.
Okay, good. We're on the same
Right?
page. This has got brown and gray. This has got a light sort of smoke and a bit of brown. This has got charcoal and a bit of the smoky, and this is your black almost.
Mm-hmm. But I was thinking of doing a combination of all of them. Making these big decisions is obviously a scary choice. I mean, are we making the right decision? Are we going to love it when it's all put in? I don't know.
Stone and stucco exterior.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go with a grayish stucco.
Beige.
And in the stone, we're gonna have 70% of our stone will be this one, which is my
Correct.
favorite. 20% will be this one, which is a bit of a contrast.
Mm-hmm.
And 5% will be these high contrast pieces, so it'll look like field stone a little bit.
Exactly.
Okay? You know, everything that you pick is always more complicated, but it's always better looking. Just like how you picked me.
Oh. You know what? I think we've made some great decisions, and I think it's going to look great.
No turning back now. Now that Sabrina's craft room is coming together, we've noticed a major design flaw. We're missing windows here. There's a tremendous amount of wall here, which when you pull up to the front of the house, I'm realizing it's like this is the first thing you see, and it's just a lot of wall.
Okay.
It's going to look ridiculous from the outside, and it's going to be dark on the inside. But the stonework is supposed to start. I need to come up with something now, or it's not going to happen.
So what are you thinking?
I may have to add windows. It's nothing worse than undoing all the work you just did. The only solution is for me to come in on the weekend, put the windows in myself, so that the masons can still start to put in the stone on Monday. We've got light. I managed to cut the windows out in Sabrina's craft room just in time. It looks way brighter, and because we've already picked out the stone, the masonry can begin. Fiorino,
Yes, Scott.
you working around the door now?
I'm working around your front entrance, yes.
I noticed the masons started working around the front door, which is supposed to happen after I install the front door, which doesn't come for a few weeks. I thought you were doing this last.
I was going to, but a little bit of a problem.
A little bit of a problem. Oh yeah, that's a bit of an issue. After years of struggling with a not-so-perfect workspace, I am finally building my dream workshop. Meanwhile, on the exterior, the stonework has been going extremely well until now. We're running into a bit of a mud situation, and we gotta clean it up. Everything is stuck in the mud. We can't even move the boom around. Therefore, they can't get the turret done, which is what's supposed to be happening right now. Oh my gosh. Did that happen when the ground thawed?
I think a combination of the rain, the thaw.
Believe it or not, it would actually be better if it was still really cold and the ground was frozen, because then we could keep driving around. Because I was hoping to get the turret done.
As soon as that gets moved.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're waiting for me.
Basically.
It looks stuck, but I can get that thing out. This is not my first stuck in the mud situation.
It's getting worse.
Come on. I don't know why anyone would think they could move that. It is very stuck and maybe perhaps slightly worse than a few minutes ago. It's actually touching the ground now in the middle. I'm gonna have to get a tow truck.
You made it worse.
Nothing like adding insult to injury. And I'm gonna throw you in there so I can get some grip on something.
I'll help you.
Just because we're at a standstill here doesn't mean there isn't work to be done. On top of building my own home, I've partnered with Habitat for Humanity, which helps families in need build and buy homes with no down payment and a no-interest mortgage in exchange for a lot of hard work. You ever meet the families?
Yeah.
Do you get to see them move in?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
I've decided I not only want to work on a Habitat build site, but I want to meet the family and see the impact we're really making. Sabrina and I have been matched up on a build with the Francis family, who need a bigger home.
So this is our bedroom.
There's 3 of them living in the 1 bedroom. On top of physically helping build Karen's home, I'm active in the fundraising as well, and I'm going to see a group of high school students who have expressed a lot of interest in the fundraising side of things, and we're trying to raise $50,000. We're going to ask them to help in the fundraiser, help on the build, and, you know, maybe even do a polar plunge with me. Yep, that's my big idea. Jump in a frozen lake for cash. Since meeting Karen and her family, I've become even more invested in this journey.
I wanted my children to grow up living in a safe, decent, affordable neighborhood. When my son was about 5 or 6, in the daytime, they were outside playing with a group of children, and a car came through spraying bullets. That was the time where I had to teach my 2 eldest children that when you hear gunshots, you need to drop and find cover wherever you can.
Who here thinks they have some time to work on this job site and help build one of these homes? Excellent. Who here is going to jump in a frozen lake with me? Almost gotcha. All right. Good. About half of you. A lot of people put their hands up when I said who's going for the polar plunge. I'm going to jump in the frozen lake because it's a short-term pain for a long-term gain. So that was awesome. I mean, everybody is enthusiastic. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Back at the house, drywall has started, and it's going lightning fast. First room finished, Sabrina's craft room. Sabrina's here today. She's got Jane, our designer, here, and their first focus is the craft room.
This is your room. I've always loved doing do-it-yourself projects and painting, and right now I'm kind of on my kitchen table and I have to clean up everything and take it all out. So having my own room, I'm so excited to.
I love that.
I can have my own space and, be able to do what I want to do.
We need to make some decisions in here, so I think we need to make a little workspace.
All right.
So let's just grab. Actually, you know what? We can just work on this. Let's just work on this. What I need in order to really develop your vision is to think about how we want to use this space.
A place where I can have my office area, with my laptop and do my schoolwork, marking or report cards. And then kind of the other side, I would love like an island in the middle.
Okay. We do have that nice bay window that I think we should probably...
Yeah, like a little sitting area would be cute to have. And a lot of storage, right?
Okay.
We got lots of stuff.
Do we take the wallpaper and go all the way in here and wrap it all the way around? Or do we add in a little bit of pink paint?
All right, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There you guys are.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Well, we're talking about your favorite color.
Oh, I'm glad you guys went with white. It looks good. Clean. Are these your cabinets and everything?
Yes.
You want to see?
Okay.
We have main perimeter cabinets. The giant craft island is out of a nice dark gray.
That's going to be intense.
There's a lot of fur in here.
What is that?
I'm just saying.
What is that? I thought you didn't want any pets.
Pets.
What is this for?
It's a pet chair, or 2 or 3.
Snuggle chair.
It is.
Are you really doing this as your chairs? This is one room I'm stepping back from.
You know what? Scott has his office, so he's doing what he wants to do. This is kind of my little project.
I'm very hands-off in this room.
Well, actually, since you're here, you might have to be a little bit hands-on. We need to see some of the paint, because we're trying to decide where it's going to go in the room.
Yeah.
Because we are doing wallpaper in some of it, so you'll notice the wallpaper's white-ish.
That's great.
Yeah, except for the other color, now we kind of need to see.
Don't say pink. Don't say pink.
It's a very pale taupey pink.
It's pink. Oh.
See? So this one we just want to see because we'd like a little warmth on the wall. And, the 80s is back.
What is back?
Good news, everyone. The 80s are back, and I know it's very stressful for a lot of people to hear that.
Why are the 80s back already?
Well, it's been, 30 years? I don't know. So we're seeing all these light pastels mixed with grays. But the difference is now we have lots of dark browns and warmer colors mixed in. So it's going to look awesome. See, it's hardly even pink.
No, it's not pink.
It's a nice...
I don't know.
Warm taupe.
It looks
But
like,
that's okay.
it's like nude. They should just call this nudist.
Try it in the hallway.
Whoa, this is a transitional zone here.
Yeah, that's transitional.
It's fine.
Okay, this is a sample only. This doesn't mean this is what color this wall is going to be.
Just shh and paint.
I actually don't mind the color. I think that was a mistake. I may have I shouldn't have even put the paint on the wall. You do know that the hallway out here is
yes.
different color.
Here's what I'm thinking, that we do this wall in the hallway color, the one that you painted on.
Yes.
But this wall that has an end, we do that in the pink.
Why don't I just go ahead and paint the room then at this
If you
point?
could, that would be, really get us ahead. That'd be fantastic.
Imagine this room without those two windows.
I know it'd be very dark.
Last minute call,
Yeah.
I put in those two
Yeah.
windows.
Oh,
So
I
happy
should
with
mention, there are all gold accents in here.
That's it. You lost me. You lost me at gold. As long as they rein it in, right? I mean, they've got some pinks and some nudes and some wallpapers, and it's like keep it in the craft room. I'm excited to see it done. You're welcome.
Thanks, babe. Later. Wait till he finds out there's pink in other rooms.
We've decided on stone for the exterior.
But I was thinking of doing a combination of all of them.
We picked colors for Sabrina's craft room. It looks like it's like nude. They should just call this nudist. And now we're concentrating on my workshop, which is the part of the house I'm most excited about. We've lifted the walls into place. We put the rebar down and poured the floor. We gave it a cool finish. Then we insulated and installed the windows to keep the weather outside. And now that we're finishing up the drywall, I can finally start to think about the fun stuff. My garage guru Joe is here to help me fill in this space with cabinets.
Okay, Scott, so this one is actually, this is their classic silver finish.
It's like a diamond plate.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Is their Everest White series, and this one has just a smoother finish.
Same price?
These ones are a little bit more.
That's the one my wife would pick.
Yeah.
Mind you, you do get what you pay for.
This is the gear wall,
Oh, nice.
which mounts up to the wall. Basically, gets screwed in onto all the studs.
Yeah.
And this allows you to move everything. All the cabinets, all the accessories, you can move around.
Oh, yeah.
And they just mount like that.
That's way more traditional. Like, this is what I'd have in my workshop typically, but this one's kind of slick.
It is.
Kind of like the sophisticated carpenter look.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of like me.
Yeah.
You got that? I'll grab one of these. Cool. Now I'm excited. We're moving fast on the craft room, and as soon as I'm done with all the carpentry, I'm handing it over to Jane and Sabrina to finish it up. Today we're at the Habitat build site. We're working on Karen's home. After going to the high school and telling the kids how important it is what we're doing here, it's great to see that we've got a few dozen students who have showed up today to help out.
What really hit home and something that I think not a lot of high school kids appreciated was just the value of home ownership and how difficult it can be sometimes and how much it means to a family to have a good home.
Try going on an angle. Where are you trying to get a nail in? Go in on a bit of an angle. Bends a lot less. Bingo. The high school kids are here volunteering today. We've made a lot of progress. You know, gave them some training, but now it's time to put them to the test. That's what we want to see, is a nail flush.
Okay.
And it's a race. You got 3 each. Get your hammers in your hands, and winner takes all the bragging rights. 1, 2, oh wait, one more thing. And just to make it interesting, let's see who can do it left-handed. Put your hammers in your left hands. Hammers in your left hands. Now we're ready. This is gonna be a mess. Here we go. On your marks. Get set. Go. Go. So much harder. Only the last nail can be with your right hand. Look at that. It's flowing steady over there. Oh, no. And the last one, you can use your right hand. Who says volunteer work can't be fun? You gotta fix that one. Fix it. It's down to the last crooked nail. Oh my gosh. We have a winner! Jonathan, good job. That was outrageous. Today's a bit of an interesting day because for the first time, Karen's son Jaden is now old enough to work on the job site. It's real, it's happening. This is the place.
Yeah, I really want to help out with everything. I just want to make my mom happy.
He wants to be part of this build, and now he's old enough to do it. So today's a big day for Jaden and for Karen.
Last time I was here, I don't even think they had so many walls or frames up, so it's exciting.
Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna get this lined up. Just like that.
My mom wants me to find a job that I'll be good at, and I feel like I'll be good at this job.
Beautiful. He's doing a pretty good job. You know, I was fortunate enough to learn how to work with tools when I was really young, and you forget it's a skill that takes time to learn and to master. But it's nice to work with Jaden. It's nice to work with the high school students, to work with Karen, and just, you know, give them a skill set that's not only going to help build this home, but build anything they want in the future. Sign it. Is that your first wall? Good job, man. I have to say I'm pretty proud of the St. Mike students. They've showed up, even though it's freezing cold outside. And it's about to get a lot colder. I've managed to convince some of the high school students at St. Mike's to help out with the Habitat for Humanity fundraising. Excellent. It was great to have the kids volunteering, but what's really surprising is even more people have shown up for my charity polar plunge dip. There's no turning back now. We've all been fundraising, and the big commitment is that we're going to jump in the lake today. However, there's a snowstorm coming. It is very windy and cold. The lake is just barely not frozen. There is ice in places. I am worried, you know. I'm worried about There's certain things I might not see for a few days after I jump in the lake today. Alright guys, welcome to the beach! Welcome to the beach! It's another day at the beach. It's so weird, there's nobody else here. Maybe it's because it's freezing cold. Raising this much money is not easy. You guys are working towards the goal of $50,000, which would make a huge difference. But Genworth has also come here today, and they've decided to pledge $40,000 towards this campaign. There's also an ambulance here. You know you're making good decisions when you have an ambulance ready on site for you. But we all have to fulfill a promise today. A promise that people who donated would get to see that we are willing to do something difficult to make this happen. It's time to go swimming! I'm ready for this. I'm almost ready for this, I should say. I'm not quite ready for this. Now I'm ready. This is gonna sting.
I'm actually very humbled by this experience, to know that so many youth would come out and jump in a freezing cold lake on my behalf.
That was really, really cold. Our legs hurt, can't feel anything, like shivering. Yeah, it's freezing. Yeah, I think it's time for a towel.
You know what? It's so cold that you just can't actually feel anything, so I think I'm okay. Give me a hug.
Please. I'm so cold. Your adrenaline is pumping now.
I want you to think
I
of
think
me.
you can go for another dip. I'm just kidding.
Come with me! I wouldn't do that to you. And if you get anyone needs glass cut, doing free glass cutting for the next half hour. While I was freezing my butt off, they were able to get the machines out of the mud at the job site. Sophia Reno has been able to move forward with the stonework. Well, now, I'm not a pro when it comes to tooling all of this in. This isn't an art. Am I doing it wrong?
A little bit.
Why?
Just because you're using the back of the trowel.
I know, but it's hard. I'm used to using the back of the trowel. So you go like that, and then you go like that, and then you go like that. And you cut it. That's why.
Well, depending on which job you're doing, you would have a specific size trowel.
Yeah.
So this trowel is a little bit larger than mine.
Well, mine's bigger than yours.
Well,
you don't have to get upset.
It's okay.
It's common. How's that?
Perfect. So here we'll do this.
Then you come across here.
Then you come across there, but now you still have to tap it down, right? So you gotta get your level.
The last thing is the vents, right?
Let the air in and let
the
moisture
water
out.
Okay. Have you ever seen somebody mix 4 different types of stones together?
Not at all. This is my very first time that I'm experiencing 4 different colors.
You're welcome. one room that I've really been hands-off with is Sabrina's office / the craft room. I'm just like, this is outrageous. I mean, I'm trusting Sabrina, and Jane's working with her, so we've never had a craft room before, and it's also Sabrina's office. I didn't let her or Jane give any input into my office, so I really shouldn't interfere with what they're trying to accomplish here. Can't believe the size of this island. Like, how many crafts are we planning on doing here? When it comes to the craft room, Sabrina's taking the lead. I'm helping out on the carpentry side, even some of the millwork, but then I'm handing it back to her. She's in charge of the final look. With the exterior of the home, we started with the stone installation, and it's looking phenomenal. I mean, the stone's going up, boom, 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 boom. Everyone's like, I like it. But then everyone sort of stumbles when they come to the window. They're like, that's a weird choice around the windows. Even Sabrina was like, why are we doing that around the windows?
To me, I was like, okay, this is what he wants, not anything I wanted.
But what I'm not telling them is that there's actually casings going on top of there. But it's a bit of a fun gag for now. This is good. I'm excited to get this up there. So the key here is to maintain some slope, right?
That's right.
I'm going to start it in, and we can slide it out. The first pieces of trim and moldings are going on the exterior. It looks phenomenal. I mean, the color still isn't there. It needs to be painted, but it just expands the size of the windows, covers up that cinder block that everybody's so worried about, and starts to pull the whole design together.
I'm a little shorter, Scott, so I need a little bit of a...
It's okay, I got it. I got this side. You use the ladder.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi. Got some stuff done today?
we've been very busy.
Okay.
What do you think? You notice anything?
Oh,
Do you see?
yeah.
Put the moldings on it.
Oh, because I was going to say, really, you really like that? It's pretty ugly. Now that I know that there's moldings going around, I'm excited that we're not going to see cinder blocks.
Some of the windows have the moldings on, and I've even got some stucco up today. So we're starting to see the final colors and how they tie in with the stone. This is the base
Okay.
that we picked when we picked our stucco. And then I went 150% darker on the actual molding. So the
Really,
stucco.
that's the one we picked?
We're gonna do stone and stucco exterior.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go with a grayish stucco.
Looks darker than what we picked. Do you like that color?
Do you like that color?
I think I like it.
You think you like it? Okay, that's good. Because by the way,
It doesn't look like a khaki color.
no, because you're looking at
I
this
know,
down here.
but it's right there.
Okay, go like this. Okay, now look. Does it look good now?
Looks good, yeah. Just
This
wanna
from
make sure it
now
doesn't
on,
look
this is how you
tacky.
look at our house, with my arm in front of your face.
And it's fine. I like it. I'm just saying I hope it doesn't look tacky once everything's done.
I think it would be tacky if we went with khaki. So, this is a gray.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
These are the colors we chose. Happy?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm happy.
Maybe you should have just gone straight home.
I need to think about things. It takes me a lot longer to kind of digest things.
This could be a big hiccup.
Okay, I like it. So we'll see. I think, give me a little bit of time. I might come around.
I've got the craft room up to the point where Sabrina can now take over. It's all up to her.
The countertops look amazing. It just kind of finishes the look of everything. So I'm super excited.
Well, Sabrina's working hard on her craft room. I'm working on my workshop. It's something that I've always in my mind been like, one day I want to have a workshop. This is where I keep my tools. This is my sort of excuse for a workshop. If you want to work on something, you have to drag everything out on the driveway and work out there. The workshop is right on time. Oh, wow. It's probably one of the most important parts of the entire build. It's a space where I'm going to be spending lots of time.
You're gonna run away.
Yeah, when there's a lot of screaming and crying going on.
You're just gonna sneak out the door.
I'm gonna sneak out here to finish my screaming and crying by myself. This is where I'm gonna jam. Maybe I'll get the band back together. Yep. I was in a boy band. We're not a boy band anymore. Now we're a man band. Oh, I was in a band. It was pretty awesome.
Why?
Why are we even talking about this?
Because you brought it up.
I did not bring up the band. I just said the band might be getting back together. Sometimes I don't even hear what's coming out of my own mouth. Everything's coming together nicely in the workshop, but I am missing one key item: the doors. We've got curvature on our windows up top.
Absolutely.
So that's a consistent theme. I'd like to carry that through to the garage doors.
We can absolutely do that with a two-piece arch, which would very much mimic that window at the top.
I haven't done a lot of garage door installations. And this guy kind of started talking outside of my garage door league for a minute there.
With that Grandview Series door, you're going to get an R16 door for this opening. Perimeter weather seal that's a triple fin. Because we're going with high lift is a residential jack shaft operator. It's an 8500 from LiftMaster.
I was just like, yeah, of course, the B57. Like, who wouldn't pick the B57.6 with the uplift double mount?
And that has MyQ technology in it, which allows you to actually activate the internet through a gateway system.
He's losing me. He's losing me. And I'm officially lost. Beautiful, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Likewise.
I'm not sure what I picked, to be honest. But sounds good. After wrapping my mind around the garage door lingo, I decided to go with an insulated steel door that looks like wood and has design features that match the rest of the house. Today's a little bit different. Sabrina's got this craft room office that she's really passionate about. I've been hands off.
I'm super excited to show him. I think he's gonna love it, and I can't wait.
Okay, so I was thinking we could do a display. Working with Sabrina has been amazing because she's got a really good idea. She knows what she likes, and the best clients are the people who really do have a vision and they know what they want, because it's easier for us to get there.
This is something that she has talked about for a long time. She's got the stuff to fill the space. She wants it to be her own. But I'm excited to see what she's done.
Are you ready?
Let's see what you have done. Oh my goodness. Wow.
So when I envisioned this room, I wanted it to be functional. One side of the room has the crafty area with a nice large island, stools for us to sit on, lots of storage, open shelving, and the other side is my office space. So this is the island.
I just can't believe how big this island is. That's not an island, that's a continent.
There's a stool for you.
Still for me. I can't believe you got 4 in here. When I was
4.
putting this together, I thought 3 maybe.
I know.
That's great. I like how you did these knobs, and then you did these, the gold here. You know how I'm skeptical with the gold.
I know you
But
don't
it
like
really
gold.
I'm cautiously optimistic with the gold. Oh, look at you. You had to get some pink in here.
Touch of pink. Pink and gold have always been one of my favorite combinations together, so I definitely knew that this was what I wanted in that room.
That's a combination that I've never put together, and it really looks good. You did a great job.
Thanks, babe.
This is something that has evolved out of necessity. And Sabrina's a kindergarten teacher. You're a mom. We've got 2 kids. And on top of all that, she does the gift wrapping, like extravaganza every holiday. So to have a room like this for someone, especially like Sabrina, is paramount.
But what I love is that I can, even if I start a project, I don't have to clean it up like I do at home now, where I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you gotta clean it up.
no, I can leave it to one side and nobody would see. So this would be my office space. I want to put my laptop there, kind of, you know, when I'm working, report cards.
Do you know how to use a sewing machine?
I've sewed a few times. Really, those pillows that are in our family room?
I thought you bought those.
No, I made them.
She made pillows and I didn't even know it. All right, everything looks awesome, but I thought there was a dog sitting on the chair. It's like, wow, we've got poodles. Holy shit, zoos.
Come on, they're fun.
Look at that thing. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Try.
Yeah, no, the chairs were comfy, even though I felt like I was sitting on a poodle. My dogs were barking. I needed to relax. I think the kids are gonna lose their mind. This is like kid heaven.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Open them. How does it look?
Amazing.
Who wants to do crafts in here? You guys love the craft room. Let's see a big kiss for Mom Layla. Sabrina's craft room is done, but I still have work to do on my workshop. And today, the good stuff arrives. My gear wall. Got our gear wall going up. We're gonna pin them in. Make sure they hit every side, because we're gonna be hanging a lot of things off of here. Looks good, gentlemen. We're getting so close. So close! With all the heavy lifting done, I'm adding the final details to the world's coolest workshop. This is a big day today. The workshop is completed. I'm bringing in my father-in-law, one of my best friends, and my brother, because they're going to appreciate this. I know things have changed a lot since you've been. You haven't even seen it since the old house was here.
When I came, it was a house somewhere over here.
That's gone. And Danny and Andrew, you guys haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, okay. Something in particular has changed significantly. That's my workshop. And I figure who would appreciate it more than you guys? All right, so why don't you guys head over to the doors? I'll come in the side and open them up. All right? Thanks, guys.
I'm super excited to see this workshop because he's been dropping little hints, but he hasn't really let it all out yet.
Scott's always wanted a workshop for his own, and we'll see what he comes up with.
You've always wanted a workshop of your own.
Yeah, that's right. I'll have a place to work now.
Oh my gosh! It's tough. You got your buddies coming over. They know me. They know what I like to do. But I also want them to be kind of like, what? Like, take it up to the next level.
Why am I nervous?
Oh, there it is.
All right, here we go. That's smooth.
Feel the excitement.
Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that buggy there.
Come on in.
This is a workshop?
The moment I walk into this workshop, I see a car, I see a workbench, I see a beer fridge, I see a TV. There's tools on the wall. It's like a kid in a candy store. I don't know where to go first. But wait, Sabrina doesn't know about this.
Sabrina hasn't seen this yet. You guys are the first people to see this.
Wow. She's gonna love this.
Or love's a strong word. I thought you guys would appreciate this.
Those drawers have got Scott written all over them. I mean, everything just laid out to a T, perfect spacing. He probably used like a ruler to figure out. Oh, hang on. No, gotta move that drill bit over to the left, just about a quarter inch.
Yeah, I might have got a few new tools as well.
Yeah, so when can I use the workshop? Can I sign up for it? Or?
We'll talk about that. So we got the heater, we can work in here in the winter, got the TV, just in case we want to hang out, watch some TV. Enough tools to do everything that needs to be done.
If you need any help learning how to use any of these tools, let us know.
To have all these things and to have this space, but what really takes it to the next level is being able to share it with the people who you know appreciate it as much as you do. I even wanted to have this
Vacuum system? Wow.
So we can hook this whole thing up to a hose system, and that way you don't have to worry about the dust and the sawdust.
Wow, that thing really sucks.
This is kind of like the workshop side. Got some new tools over here, and then it kind of transitions into a bit of a bar area. I got the beer fridge under here.
What's the story with this car?
All right, come run around, check it out. I want it to be awesome. I've gone out and got a few extra things, some new tools, maybe a hot rod, whatever, no big deal.
Just beautiful.
This is nice, Scott.
I put the mat down here.
You don't want the tires to catch a chill.
No.
Yeah.
Gotta get them up off the cement. The car is absolutely beautiful. That matte black finish, those open wheels. When he started that thing up,
There you go. Beast, right?
the symphony. Like, that's just, wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a friend's car, I won't lie. Just wanted to have it in there when the guys showed up to show them, hey man, this is what we're gonna work on. These are the type of things we got here. You know what, I was getting my fishing gear together and I have your fishing rod. I don't even know if you know. Blake, when we went ice fishing last winter, he's like, I don't have a fishing rod for ice fishing. I said, don't worry, I got something for you. I don't know if you know. You left your fishing rod with my gear.
How many fish did you
I
catch?
don't want to talk about it. So I give him this fishing rod thinking it's going to be funny. And what happens? He catches more fish than everybody else. He's pulling in, huge pike.
Not the size of the rod. It's the way you wiggle.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
I knew that wasn't dead. I knew it was coming back to haunt me.
That thing's good luck. It's the workshop. It's the playroom.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Absolutely. I'm not just excited that it's done. I'm excited to start using it. That's what I'm really celebrating. Obviously, there's still a lot of work to do. Good news is, I've got extra
There's
stuff.
always a catch to this.
We can totally do some drywall. We can do some carpentry. I got enough gear that we can just get working on the rest of the place. Guys? Next time on Moving the McGillivrays. What are the odds of having this done before Friday?
Not possible.
Yesterday, my instructions to Josh were, I want every door installed by the time I get back tomorrow. I forgot to say, except for the ones on the playroom. Look in here. For more information about this show, please visit hgtv.ca.